Woodson to W. Woodson for decision. Thank you for the 2. My Lord Tuivasa looks enormous. He does. Is it how your superiors will treat you, Rip Moth? Never mind, I want Bryce to send him back. We'll see. Are you into Jardy? I don't like how you read my last message. I don't know what that means. Drew Lord Silver. Impression of MMA Joey having a heart attack. All of 1940. All right, thank you for the 5. Impression of Bryce bringing up how 13. We get it, man. 50 times this stream. Imagine if Woodson and Jandaroba had a child. Good Lord, no. Is he already walking out, Woodson? And Dan Ego? UFC wrong for putting X-Files theme song for Woodson's walkout. No, he's not. The fighting turd. Someone shoot that thing before it lays eggs. Woodson is chasing after me in Alien Isolation. He is. They told Sean he can't bring a grass block in there. He's an Enderman. Imagine Trump attends a Raul Rosas fight and is so disturbed by his face that he calls ice and chewies and leaves the arena. I can't do all this. Imagine he does, yeah. Woodson looks like Dr. Robotnik. Keep my parlay, only have Krylov left to win $521. That'd be good. They gave Jandaroba a post-fight speech. Missed it. Oh, I didn't see that. Impression of CT Volk sitting next to Tuivasa on the plane back to Australia, but he's actually being crushed to death. Oh, you know, help me, you know. Tuivasa, stop breathing out. I'm crashing into the wall. Bryce gonna call out Trump, maybe. More hated than so-and-so's, yeah. For some weird reason, all of Argentina's behind Bryce. Okay. Woodson ran out of the woods and stole my baby, shrieked and ran up a tree using only his feet. Someone get my baby back, please help. I do want to watch this fight. Douglas Murray's the perfect UK representative. I know. I saw that shit. Such a soy. Top 5 scariest Sean Woodson sightings. If you don't like this video, Sean Woodson is going to show up at the end of your bread when you're sleeping. Sean Woodson looks like those popsicles that have the 2 sticks. All right, the fight's on. 434, 433, 432, 431. Let's go, Dan Ige, dude. Kill this thing. Yeah, I'm 30 seconds behind. 414, 413, 412, 411, 410, 409, 408. What I meant is your reaction. All right. Shut up, man. The fucking Dan Ige Sean Woodson fight's on, you freak. Space Pope. I mean, yeah, you're like a religious Sean Woodson. Little tame on how that Mongoloid was twerking after the fight. I know, yeah. Sorry. I should have reacted heavily. I was trying to get through fucking Dono'S, mate. E.T. rode the bicycle to the moon just to come back and be up a grown-up Elliot. All right. Thank you for the 5. Good low kick from Sean Woodson now. Ige looking for the jab. Ducking down as he comes in. Dan Ige versus Wendigo. Woodson's laying eggs. Good low kick. Woodson's crawling up the cage. Sideways and laying eggs. In Dead Space, necromorphs have a weak body. Weak point to the yellow blotches on their body. If Ige can identify this, he can win. All right, there you go. Holy shit, Metro Man is in the ring, taking out Sean Woodson. Look out. Is that Metro Man? He's here to save Dan Ige. Here comes Dan Ige again, sorry. What abomination. Sean Woodson looks like Neanderthal skeleton, yeah. Round 1 to Dan Ige. I need to see what Sean Woodson's parents look like. He's built like Mr. Frog from Smiling Friends. He definitely has sickle cell. Alright. Scientists find a way to splice together 3 parents' DNA. Roses Jr., Jandaroba, and Woodson to make baby El Disgustus. Yes. Thank you for the $5. The ultimate abomination. Dan Ige versus one of those aliens from Men in Black. Alright. The Fiefeld experiment. Thank you for the 2. From Prometheus. Don't know if you remember, but I made this joke a long time ago, but it still stands. Woodson's legs look like he belongs in a wheelchair. Yes. I don't know if I remember that specifically, but I agree with you. Rounds on again. Woodson looking like a grown-up island boy's son. All right. Ige misses the overhand there. Woodson looked like he survived. All right, guys, chill out. Not on Bryce Mitchell's fight day. Good. Ellen Ripley just blasted Woodson out the cage. Yep. Water Goblin versus Town Present. Colorized. All right. Thank you for the £2. Woodson looks like my arc character. Woodson's testosterone went straight to his head. Okay. Woodson crawled into my shoe one time. Counter left hand from Ego. Good low kick from Woodson. Woodson crawled into my shoe one time and bit me. On Embedded, Woodson's nutritionist said his only source of sustenance is eating the soggy bits out of the sink. Takedown attempt from Ego here. He's on a single leg. Woodson could flying knee him from this position, though, so he's got to be careful. Sean has ever finished a guy off Woodson. I'm going to take that guy's joke. Ige must narful the Garthik. All right. Tell Dan not to look into the Enderman's eyes. Yep. Woodson versus death sentence right now. True. Good low kick from Sean Woodson and a good uppercut. He's winning this second round. Danny getting revenge for Cartman for Sean's probe. All right. Thank you for the £5. Good low kick from Woodson. Woodson, the Velocirator. Yeah. Good shots there from Ige again. Scientists traveled to the bottom of the ocean and found Sean Woodson. Good body shot from Ige. There's the FBI official waiting outside the cage with a net for Woodson. Yep. I'm going to put these jokes on Twitter in a second. Soda plus ice cream equals Woodson. Thank you for the $2. Yeah. Imagine how fucked up Woodson's wood is. I want to think. Woodson escaped from a primate testing facility. All right. Easy. He's half of it. Let's not get too racist. Good shot over the top there from Ige. He doesn't even look like that either. He looks like a bug. Jab there from Sean Woodson. Woodson's dad is Mr. Mackey. Okay. He looks like Mr. Meeseeks or something, right? From, what's it called? I don't know if this makes sense, but he looks poisonous. He does. He actually does look poisonous as a natural defense system. Anyone else waiting for an arm to bust out of Woodson's chest? I had to swat Woodson away from my kitchen. He was feeding off my dinner's leftovers. Woodson built like Jack Skellington. Good one. Hey, Roofied. I was laughing at that one. Woodson, he looked like a character from Monsters, Inc. Deciding to scare children. He does. Ige found Woodson hibernating in his daughter's room. I loved Woodson in Attack on Titan. He's built like the Shy Guy. Okay. Woodson with Area 51 significant strikes. Woodson looks like he's under the bed. How does he look? How do I explain to my little sister that Woodson's not going under her bed? All right, stop. I can't read them all. Woodson got banned from America top team for crawling up the walls and screeching. Impression of Connor seeing Woodson and thinking the Greys landed in that area. Mate, he's there. I can't do impressions. Woodson is proof to Bryce Mitchell that space exists. I saw Woodson laying eggs in the corner of my room. Danny Gay looks like Pocket Dom Fry. He does. Impression of Bully Tom flossing his toes with Sean Woodson. Woodson built like a stick. Woodson's eye poke would do ink damage. Yep. Woodson built like Nosferatu in there. He is. Round 3 is about to start. I've individually created Woodson in Spore. Woodson looks like a cancer patient skeleton. All right. Sean Salad Fingers is the first. Somali hybrid. Okay. All right. Hey, boys. Anime has got a good stream for the fights. On the 7th day, God put Woodson together with spare parts. Woodson looked exactly like Tayshaun Prince, and Ige looks like Muggsy Bogues in comparison. Is Woodson the ex-wife that Bryce was talking about? No, Woodson a bit like E.T. for real. Woodson looks like he... Oh! Ige wobbled him! Let's go, Dan Ige! Body shot! Headshots from Dan Ige! Put him away now, Dan! Ige's got him wobbled, chat. Enough Sean Woodson jokes. Body shots from Ige! Let's go, Dan! Put him away now! Good jab from Dan Ige. Now finish it. Kill this thing. Get him out of there before he lays eggs. Quick. Quick, Danny Gay, dude. Oh, what a sorry takedown. Beat that giant dome of Sean Woodson. Now, what was that stoppage? Yeah, That's what I'm talking about, ref. But what the fuck was that stoppage? What the fuck? What the actual fuck was that? Why was that a stoppage that happened just then? Woodson gonna have spider legs burst out of his back and he's gonna put Ige in his web. Legend says for everything his limb grows longer. All Woodson's missing. African hunger belly. All right, that's a really bad stoppage. Woodson looking like the twin that got fed on in the womb. All right, human race for the win. Humans for the win. Ref knew he was close to laying eggs. Get that basketball player back to his sport. Sorry, guys, I main jungle and I can only play Woodson. All right. Woodson looks like a failed clone like Mewtwo. The long limb apes will never conquer us. Good shit, Ige, I guess. But that was an awful stoppage, man. Herb stopped it because he realized it was just a skinwalker impersonating Sean Woodson. Ige defeated SCP Woodson. Burn it. Woodson looks like something you feed a big lizard. Woodson looks like something you feed a big lizard. Sean Mosquito Eater Woodson. The ref had to stop it before he split and duplicated. Delayed our celebration. Yeah, I mean, I was confused about the stoppage at first, I guess. Someone picked Woodson up with a napkin. Somebody put a jar over Woodson. Someone put a cup over Woodson's head and slide a bit of paper underneath him. Get him off that canvas. There will be a King Woodson coming to Earth now. He dropped the ender pearls. Thank you for the £2. DZ needs to go on that Sean Woodson diet. Woodson's the first monster you slay in dungeons. Ref had to stop it before Woodson gets stated. Okay. Thank you for the 5. Woodson looks like he greets his mum with a hiss. Okay. And here we have a supreme victory for the manlet community tonight. True. Woodson looks like you have to kill him with fire. Ige looks cooked that creepypasta demon. Just wait, Woodson's still going to win by his spawn bursting out of Ige's chest. Woodson, definitely the product of fetal alcohol disorder. Thank you for the 2. Ige found Woodson's 8 pages. All right. Get back to your rusty spoons, human daddy long legs. Back of the head again. I know they were. Rules do not matter. Woodson man, Woodson man. Woodson looks normal. Historically bad stoppage. Woodson about to transform into the Muppets from FNAF. Five Nights at Freddy 2. Bro looks like he's about to drop an ender pearl when he dies. The true hell disgusto. Woodson's the only black dude in Auschwitz. All right. Google alien Romulus. I know what that is. I know what it is. Thank you. That's what I was saying. The Fifield experiment. I remember you joking about how you could see Paddy swarming Justin Gaethje up against a cage and finishing him, but now I can so see it. Yeah. Thank you for the 5. True that. Planet is about to go into lockdown. We've been disrupted. We've disrupted their hive mind. There's going to be an invasion. Woodson's the moth from Silence of the Lambs. We will all forget about this fight after the Men in Black flash us. Impression of Alex Jones calling Woodson a lizard and vampire. Humans were meant to inherit the stars. We come in for Woodson's home planet next. Alright. Where does the Sean Homunculus Woodson go from here? I don't know. Woodson looking like a transit fog crawler. Woodson looks like he spits acid as a defense mechanism. Woodson will be spewing venom symbiotes. Woodson built like a grasshopper from A Bug's Life. All Woodson's missing is an African hunger belly. You said that already. Ige is a beast defending his number 15 spot. Yeah, good for him, I guess. But it was an early stoppage as fuck. I was in the middle of making a Woodson joke about him crawling into people's shoes and biting their feet, and I had to react to the TKO. Ige's a beast defending his number 15 spot. He got stopped and the ref jelked in his face. All right. Woodson looked like he was discovered frozen in ice. Ref had to stop it early or else Ige would have crushed the mini Woodson, piloting from the head of Big Woodson. Okay? Big Woodson. Woodson fighting like watching a daddy long legs trying to escape a room. So glad an L goes on that monster's record, even if it was an early stoppage. A monster. Thank you for the $50. I mean, he would have been maybe finished anyway, but still a very early stoppage. They should have given him time to like fight out with it at least. Thank you for the $50, Malone Hart. I appreciate that a lot, dude. Woodson was awesome in Dead Space. UFC refs making it about themselves again. True. NBA refs. Sean Xenomorph Woodson will never replicate. Woodson's the Scarecrow from Jeepers Creepers. Why has Dan Ige got to do Raka from Planet of the Apes like that? Impression of Woodson taking over Tom Hardy's body. Total alien death. Impression of Kayla Harrison catching a Woodson egg. Woodson got cracked in the thorax. Woodson felt like Grendel in Beowulf. I am Ige! Woodson looks like a character from the game Ark. He does. Someone's Ark survival character. Bro escaped the Russian sleep experiment for this. Early stoppage. Woodson was about to infect Ige like the Thing. Get that Shabos Goy off my telly. All right. Thank you for the 2. All right, we're good, guys. Jesus Christ. Big Trump, is he in now? Boo! Fuck this guy, man. Woodson looks like he left 7 pages for you to collect in the forest. Oh, God. Woodson's a clone of BJ Penn's mom in his free time. Late stoppage, Ige's already probed. Chances Woodson's next opponent will be Van Helsing. God. Thank you for the membership, Mr. White. Appreciate the 25 months of membership, man. Until dawn, when to go our build, I know. Fucking hell. Gulf of Mexico, like it or not. I mean, yeah. I mean, Trump likes golf so much he took Mexico's, mate. What can I say? Woodson's repping his home country in Zeta Reticuli. Someone will get that. It's some space thing, I imagine. Stomps should be legal on Woodson's cockroach. Impression of Woodson. Dividing back to DC, Rogan, and Anik. No. It's a decent one. The UFC stole Woodson from Star Wars Cantina. Impression of Woodson getting shot by Han Solo. I made that up. There's defo some police monitoring this chat. Woodson looks like he eats popcorn with a fork. Woodson looks like a ghetto redneck. But I'm laughing at my own, sorry. Redneck tried to pull a Frankenstein. True. Thank you for the $50. I appreciate you. Thank you for the $2. Impression of coming in to confirm if the bug if Trump coming in to confirm if the bug is squashed. These fighter roasts bring the community together. Yep. Dude, this is why Trump's here. It's just the CIA wants to be there to catch Woodson. Can't wait to see Woodson play the Wendigo in the Until Dawn movie. Trump is the most famous person on Earth. Easily, he is. Other than Jesus, I guess. Now I hear Anik laugh after Guru impression you can't unhear. Woodson is the lost child emerging from the toilet. Impression of Trump reacting to Woodson's escape from Area 51. Can you tell me what this Woodson thing, what is Woodson made out of? I don't know. Straight thing, he is. Sliver was based off the Woodsons family. My sleep paralysis demon, but it's just Woodson shadow boxing. Donald Trump is only at the UFC. Is only at UFC 314. So that the CIA finally has an excuse to catch Sean Woodson. Oh, God. Poor Sean Woodson, man. Anyway, thank you for the 5. Woodson's next opponent. Honey, I'm home. Grendel Woodson grabs his head and bites it off. All right. Woodson is Trump's top CIA agent. Trump cucked or tariffs like a total baby. Impression of Woodson tucking his other legs in his shorts. Impression of Kayla asking Woodson if she can use him as a barbell. Ige must have had silver in his gloves to defeat Woodson. Woodson is Trump's top CIA agent. Woodson's next opponent. Honey, I'm home. All right, we've read it. Impression of Woodson getting out of the TV. Impression of Woodson getting evaporated into a black hole. Trump left JFK. Wife hanging. Damn. Impression of Woodson getting bug sprayed. No. 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 Maybe Woodson's real mission was to assassinate Trump viral spores. Blake Griffin meets Woodson in a hall of mirrors at a carnival and says, whoa, this thing's trippy. True. Ige got me 200 bones. Woodson is the monster kids see under their bed. Woodson looks like he crawls inside the watermelon and eats it from the inside out. Believe it or not, Woodson is a human with feelings. I know. I'm reading donations. God, if Molly McCann thought she got it bad, Jesus Christ. Woodson's going to burrow into the ground to heal from this loss. Woodson getting sent to home planet after that. Woodson the type of guy to howl at the sun. Thank you for the $5. I thought it was appropriate. Ige said I'm doing my part during his post-fight interview. Smashed that bug. Impression of Trump presser confirming special forces did a wonderful job eliminating the freak alien. And I'm not doing impressions. I'm wanting to tariff the galaxy he came from. Israel first. Yeah, I know it's lame, but they run everything. Woodson's my favorite fight in the West anyway. They don't run China. Woodson is my favorite fighter from Chernobyl. Woodson's built like an exhale. Woodson looks like Monaka from Dragon Ball Super. I can't look shit up, but chat might get it. Americanism, I know, but no. They run America. They run everything in Europe and everything. Did Dan Ige just knock Jeepers Creepers out? He did. COVID came from Woodson. If Woodson was smart, he would capitalize from this and make merch of himself bursting out of Trump's chest. Woodson looks like he mutilated Toy from Babyface and the mechanical legs from Toy Story. Woodson about to shed his shell, come back better, but we have Pereira at home. Woodson's biology like a million ants off Rick and Morty. FYI, Charles Oliveira is a supporter of it. I know most Brazilians are. They're fucking weird. Impression of Trump deporting the alien, Sean Woodson. Because they're all really like heavily Christian, right? And they like good guys, you know what I'm saying? Woodson got punched right on the proboscis. Why do people cheer corruption and insider trading? I don't know. Impression of Trump nuking the arena because of the mutant. Woodson looks like he emerged out of his cocoon early. Thank you for the $5. We're caught up on Woodson jokes. All right, good. We can move on with the card now.